So, yesterday I was overwhelmed. Well, as y'all know, I am 32 weeks pregnant and I have Crohn's. I was diagnosed back in January of 2021. Before they diagnosed me, I had spent like a year sick. But now it is currently, I just know today, I just know the month is October. And yeah, I'm 32 weeks pregnant. Yesterday I was overwhelmed and just had a lot on my mind. Today, baby boy is head down. He is practicing. He has been practicing since 30 weeks. And I am in pain. So yeah, that's how today is going. I didn't say much yesterday because yesterday, like I said, I just was overwhelmed and um, just wasn't feeling my best. Not feeling my best today either. But they've been checking me for gestational diabetes. However, I am on steroids due to me being in a flare of Crohn's while pregnant. I got the hiccups. And so the doctor basically told me it wouldn't make sense to do the 3 hour long because I failed my first blood sugar glucose test. And he just was like, well, it wouldn't make sense to do the 3 hour long glucose test to test you for gestational diabetes because steroids affects your insulin levels. So now we're pricking my finger every day, checking my blood sugar and everything. Yesterday night, after I ate, it was at a 63, which is very low. But thankfully, I had a piece of candy and a chocolate chip cookie. Um, I'm just in pain. And I did soak in a tub earlier, and I took a pain pill, and I've been meaning to get up and boil this chicken, but I just been in so much pain today. I can't. I can't. And the only thing that's been on my mind throughout this entire pregnancy is like, how am I gonna manage a baby by myself? Because the father, the saying, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. So, long story short, I don't want him involved no how. So, I'm glad he's probably. I'm a little relieved that he's taking the approach that he's taking. But we're gonna let the court system deal with all of that. But I think what's been overwhelming me the most is how I'm gonna deal with this baby on top of me having Crohn's. And then, like, the medication that they have me on, I don't think it's that effective. Typically it takes 3 to 6 months for your body to readjust to new medication, to any medication. So I started this medication back in June. It's called Mya-d. It is now October, and I am on steroids. So I don't know. Like, all I want to do is just make sure I am healthy to be present in my child's life. Like, I don't want to be in and out the hospital so much so to the point where he's just like, my mom is sick all the time. I don't want that. And that's one of the things that worries me the most is like, am I going to be able to be present? Am I going to be able to put him through baseball or football, basketball? I just want to be able to be there and celebrate him and every little milestone that he has. Like, that's just been one of my biggest prayers throughout my entire pregnancy. That and, prayers for other things. But it just makes me worry sometimes because I prayed for this baby. Mm, and I've always wanted kids, but this was before I ever got diagnosed with Crohn's. And yeah, it's pretty much my thought process today. Like, how am I going to deal with a baby, a newborn baby, and me having Crohn's? I mean, of course, I'm here with my grandmother. I know they'll help me. I have family members, but it's not their job. It's not their duty to do that. So, yeah, just a lot on my mind. I mean, it does take a village to help raise a child, but mm, I'm just one of those people who don't like putting my emergencies or my life stress off onto other people. Like, I don't like doing that because people have their own lives and have things that they're dealing with and going through as well. So, yeah, I mean, God handle it. He won't put nothing more on us than we can't handle, right? So, hey, but I just want to make sure I'm present for my baby. I don't want to be in and out the hospital sick, and I don't want my child to see me that way. Yeah, it sucks. And it's a process to deal with. And I'm sorry, he's been hanging low. He is practicing. He's moved around a little bit, but he hasn't moved that much. He's just head down, and I have been in pain. So I've just been trying to focus on taking slow, deep breaths. Because, like I said, yesterday was overwhelming. I did a little bit of stress eating yesterday. I went to Popeyes, in which I really shouldn't have did that. So we're gonna boil some chicken today and eat at home today. Um, and that's another thing. Like, oh, oh my God, mm, mm, mm. It's just painful. I think he's just hit another growth spurt. I think that's the reason why I'm in so much pain, because these are not contractions. Because if they were contractions, I would be at the hospital already. I'm already 1.5 to 2 centimeters dilated. He was trying to come early at 30 weeks. It's like, no, God, please. I want a strong, healthy baby. His name is Samson for a reason. He got to live up to that name. So, I want my baby to be full term, chunky, and healthy. I don't want him to come any earlier than 39 weeks. But this is such a painful process. It's painful. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video off right here and go put the chicken on and just relax as much as possible.